Travis Kelce is one of the biggest stars in the NFL, but with his rise in fame comes a whole new level of scrutiny. Ever since his high-profile relationship with Taylor Swift went public, Kelce's private life has been under intense media attention. And now, the NFL is considering a controversial new rule that might have everything to do with protecting him. Is this about privacy, or is the league trying to shield Taylor Swift's boyfriend from the spotlight? Let's dive into what's really going on. The NFL is no stranger to dealing with big personalities, but this new development takes things to a whole new level. Over the past few weeks, there's been talk of banning media members from locker rooms entirely, a space where players have traditionally given interviews after games and practices. It's a move the NFL Players Association, NFLPA, is pushing hard for, citing privacy concerns for the athletes. And while this might sound like a general move to protect all players, some sources say the real motivation behind this shift is none other than Travis Kelce. Kelce, the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, has always been a big name in the NFL. But since his romance with Taylor Swift became public, his fame has skyrocketed to new levels. With Swift's frequent appearances at his games, including her high-profile attendance at last season's Super Bowl, their relationship has been splashed across headlines worldwide. Now, some insiders are suggesting that the proposed locker room interview ban is, in part, to shield Kelce from the overwhelming media attention that comes with dating one of the most famous women in the world. But the NFL isn't exactly admitting to that. According to a source cited by Radar, the league insists the rule is about protecting all players' privacy, especially as incidents have occurred where players were inadvertently filmed while changing. Cincinnati Bengals center Ted Karras, a union representative, backed this up when he revealed that there have been instances where players were caught on camera and naked during locker room interviews. It's an issue that the NFLPA is now addressing, with players calling for a move to hold interviews in designated areas outside the locker room. Still, the timing is suspicious to some, as Travis Kelce's relationship with Taylor Swift has drawn an unprecedented amount of media attention. Some sources argue that it's not just about privacy for all players but about shielding Kelce from invasive media coverage related to his personal life. According to Radar, while the NFL insists it's for player privacy in general, everyone knows it's to protect Taylor Swift's boyfriend. However, there's pushback on that narrative. A different insider told Daily Mail that this new rule has nothing to do with Kelce's romance with Swift. They pointed out that if the league really wanted to protect his personal life, they would stop allowing media access to backstage areas where camera crews are frequently set up to catch footage of Swift arriving at games. So, what's the truth behind this supposed rule change? Interestingly, Kelce himself doesn't seem to have an issue with locker room interviews. Speaking on his podcast New Heights with his brother, retired Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, the two brothers joked about the situation. Travis chimed in during their discussion, humorously referring to reporters in the locker room as being there for me watch, a tongue-in-cheek way of acknowledging the awkwardness of having cameras around when players aren't fully clothed. Jason, who always brings his comedic touch, joked that he's never been concerned about his own privacy, saying, "Listen, my is low on the totem pole. I'm not impressing anybody. If you want to look at it, go for it." Travis agreed that while the situation might feel strange, he's never really had a problem with it, adding that the NFL actually encourages players to remain clothed during media interviews. So, if Kelce himself doesn't mind, why is the league pushing for this change now? While there's no official word from the NFL linking this decision directly to Kelce's relationship, the timing is hard to ignore. Swift and Kelce's relationship has taken the NFL world by storm, and whether this new rule is a result of that media frenzy or simply an overdue move for player privacy, it's clear that Kelce's celebrity status is having an impact on the league. For players, privacy concerns are nothing new, but the media's presence in locker rooms has always been a point of contention. Now, With Kelce at the center of an unprecedented level of scrutiny, the NFL seems to be reassessing its boundaries. The question is, how much of this is really about protecting all players, and how much is about protecting one of the league's biggest stars from the relentless attention his relationship with Taylor Swift has brought? So, what do you think? Is the NFL truly trying to protect player privacy, or is this all about keeping the media away from Taylor Swift's boyfriend? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is a developing story, and we'll be keeping an eye on how things unfold. If you enjoyed today's breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Fame Journey for more celebrity news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.